Hurried Trip to Avoid a Bad Star. Hurried Trip to Avoid a Bad Star is an essay written by M. Lilla and C. Bishop Barry. They were American geographers who traveled to the Karnali region for 15 months. The account was published in the National Geographic magazine in November 1971 as the journal Karnali, Roadless World of Western Nepal. Karnali Zone is one of the most poverty-stricken areas of Nepal, which has very less infrastructure to support quality and even basic lifestyle of the people living there due to lack of basic prerequisites. So the people there remain unaware of modern technologies and advancements. Dolpa, Humla, Jumla, Kalikot, and Mugu make up this region. This isolated region, however, holds immense possibilities due to abundance of natural resources and serenity. Nevertheless, the region suffers lack of attention. Hence, it yields problems like overpopulation, environmental degradation, epidemics, unemployment, and very low income. Karnali Zone is economically linked to the lowland regions of the south. It has no concrete roads and lacks other infrastructure support. In this account, the writers portray the living, environmental status, tradition, culture, and the economic dependency of this roadless region. The account starts with the writer's description of the fellow residents carrying items like hand-knit sweaters, blankets, medicinal herbs, and hashish in baskets to Nepalganj for trade. Then they meet a young Chetri woman who questions them about their homeland and innocently seeks them to search for her husband in foreign lands where she believes he lives now. She talks about the foreign village being accessible through the wind ship that she supposedly believes to carry people there. This reflects how unaccessed and isolated the people of Karnali are. As they move on, they come across an oak and rhododendron forest at 9,000 feet, where they meet a group of men working around a small fire. They learn that they were processing silajit, a tar-like deposit that held medicinal values. They would sell them as 10-ounce discs for 60 rupees per disc in Nepalganj. Silajit is a biomass packed with nutritional values, loaded with medicinal, humic, and fulvic acids, which hold great importance in Ayurveda. We could not wait, for we would have been under the influence of a bad star. One must begin one's trip when the propitious day arrives. This reply provided by the writers, their topic. One of the working men told it to them when they asked him why the silajit wasn't processed before they left Sinja. Then they came across some women who were chopping down branches from long sal trees. The forest trees had barely any leaves left and looked skeletal. When they questioned the women about the trees, they told them that the cattle had to be fed and that they had no other choice than to feed them these leaves and branches. Finally, they reached Tarai, which had a different vibe, busy people, and more advanced lifestyle. People were busy selling and buying goods. There were varieties of them, all colorful and different. The people from Karnali bought conventional items, and one of them purchased distillery items to make liquor so that he could buy clothes from Jumla. The stalls were laid with aluminium items, ironware, spices, jewelry, and clothes. Later at Jumla, the writers put their research project to completion. The inhospitable habitat Karnali had residents who relied on cattle rearing and trading. The scarce traces of roads had kept the region unaccessed, and youths had to go abroad for employment. They suggest that the residents who have indomitable spirit and work so hard should perhaps combine their daily life-sustaining activities like farming with other pursuits of life, which is possible after the region is granted access and infrastructure to elevate the standard and quality of its residents and surrounding.